Welcome to everybody watching the VOD. Announcements. Okay. I guess it's time to just do some missions. Let's go exploring. Two orange gummies. What's the other thing I have equipped? What is... Oh, that doesn't mean anything. Okay. Yeah, this is for Chio. Yeah, because my team is... yeah. Gravel rock, oh boy. We got some smoothies to make for Chio. Oh, we're so close to... Wait, this is gonna do it. Yes, 100K! We're rich! We could survive in the modern day society for about a week.
Fun! Love to explore! La la la! Soon! Let's go soon!
Beautiful. Practice swinger. When the Pokemon fails to hit a target with an attacker move, its attack and special attack get boosted for the next turn. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Let's try one of those super special tickets. New offer. No. Yeah, we have a couple defense scarves we could part with. Those are good for money, but I don't think I need to care about money anymore. Let's get the big prize. I get the feeling this is going to be a gold ticket. No. A kind of win. The Vanish Seed. Okay.
I'm having so much fun! Exploring is always fun!
It's super fun! One word. I didn't know that was a possibility. I can't remember what Steam Cave is, so we'll go there. I'm so glad to have Manaphy back, but apparently I need to go without Manaphy in order to actually do what I need to do. At least Manaphy has like hundreds of friends to hang out with in there. Thank you, Chimeko.
Whoop!
That's right, I'm still the Pouncher. I'm okay with this. Oh, 66. Bounce. This is a nice tune that I don't recall. I eat bird. 67, in fact. This does sound familiar, but I don't remember hearing it often. T formation. No. Gold gummy. That's for Belly. Is it you? Well done, Larvin. It is you. This is a bad matchup for me, except... Nom! Right, it's only S tier. Also, thanks, Windows. How dare you? Punch. That little drum thing that happens there is funny. Okay. Let's stop that. Shio caught a whiffer? Oh my goodness, I've been playing this game for months! This is like my possibly last session for a while, and this is my first time seeing that. Became a whiffer. Huh. The whiffer status. Poor Shio. No. I didn't even realize that was a fake. Oh wait, I have gummies to take out. A lot of gummies to take out. That should have been a gray gummy, but it's okay. No, apparently that was good. That's poison. Well, I know who's getting the red gummy. Erratic player. Wow, you got 2 skills in short order. Something written on the bottom of the glass you just drained. Secret exploration spot that now only you know about. We unlocked Destiny Tower. Oh God. I can't think of anybody special to get this one. And I'll save the gold gummy for Belly, because why not? I might check out Destiny Tower, although that sounds really scary. That might be a job for... Yeah, maybe I'll take out Belly now. Give her the gold gummy, and then take out Tivy as well. And then we can... Well, I'm supposed to be doing jobs to do the next thing, I think, but we can at least take a peek in there. Why was Castandra redded out? Oh, probably because they take up 2 spots, right. Yeah. I have so many people. Okay, I'm kind of fully anticipating that we're gonna get wrecked in this place. Let's see, just caution, there are certain restrictions on going to Destiny Tower. Oh, it's one of those. Only the... Oh my god, okay, yeah, it's one of those. All IQ skills will be unusable. Any hidden traps you trigger will remain invisible. You cannot be rescued. No. Let's go do something else. Let's see if we can find a place that has 2 missions. I'm not very good at memory matching games. I can't tell if they're overlapping. Amp planes. Yes, okay, we can go to Amp Plains, which is not very conducive to our level, but, you know. It's something. And I could get an extra one from Midnight Forest. No restrictions on any of these. And maybe, now that I see Mount Travail... No restrictions, okay. I've had that Northern Desert one for a long time. I'll actually go to Midnight Forest now because I have my heavy hitters equipped. Alright, time for a bit of a challenge. That's right, I'm playing as Chio still. Forgot about that. And I don't have a key with me. Ugh. Hold on. I'm gonna get a key. And I might travel as Syria as well. Or I could travel as Belly and go over those areas. I might go as Belly, actually. I can play as Chimecho. Okay, now we go. Oh yeah, you're part dark. Oh. First Bellsprout, huh? I need to keep in mind that I'm playing as only a level 50 right now. Can this go over corners? No. But that can. Oh my goodness. Bang. Psywave doesn't do that much, but it is nice to have the projectile. Welcome. Almost at the end of the game. Well, I mean, I've done basically all there is to do in the game here. I'm just trying to do one more thing before the end, basically. That's incredible, the quick attack and hit from there. Oof. Slap. Slap. So now I can do this. Yeah, it's sick. Current objective is to get my two main characters to evolve. The Riolu and the Torchic up there. So I'm just doing some missions. I've been told that apparently all I have to do is just keep doing missions until that happens. So I'm just hanging out in Midnight Forest for now. Oh, yeah, let's, 486 damage. It's my first time playing as a psychic type. I need to be careful. Okay, Tivy, well done. Not yet. I'm leaving that for potentially something I can come back to. Yeah, I just unlocked Destiny Tower from the smoothie shop, and I went to go check it out, then I saw it was one of those special... one of those places, and I was like, nah, I'm not feeling that right now. I'm just doing some missions until I can unlock Evolution for the main two. But I might come back to try that stuff someday. I have done the final maze in the Marowak dojo. That's kind of that's not really like it, but it is at least kind of like a warm-up, and that I had fun doing it. Oh shoot, now I blocked them off. Go for a swim. Oh, that was worthless. Destiny Tower is arguably the hardest one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can tell just by the names sometimes. Yeah, yeah, that's what I figured. I had fun with the final maze, though. When it comes to, like, level 1, no items. If you die in real life. That sort of thing. This is my first Mystery Dungeon game ever, and it's been a learning curve the entire way, and it's a bit more tiring for me than the type of game I usually play, but it's been a good experience. Traps are a thing. Destiny Tower, no reviver seeds spawn. You really have one single life. Ha 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 ha. Absurd. That Nuzleaf is possibly a problem, and then I missed. Yeah. That'll do. Yeah, yeah. There comes a point when certain scenarios are... basically, the game says you're dead, so you're dead. But that doesn't mean that... there's no point to playing as well as you can. Well done. Yeah, I'm not in the class of I want to try as much challenge as I possibly can in this gameplay module at this time. But that could change. I do enjoy the rush of being on a deep run. Yeah, I'm glad it's been recommended to me for a few years now, and I'm glad that I finally saw it through. And I know that Gates to Infinity has its flaws, but or not Oronberry. So far, what I've seen of the story interests me, so I might go after that at some point. Tivy. Yeah, Chimecho actually happens to be my favorite Pokemon. My second favorite Pokemon is more of a basic bitch choice, which is Lucario, which is part of why I'm really wanting to try and evolve my main duo here, so that I can get to have a Lucario just for a little bit. Yeah, Chimecho has always been my favorite ever since I first saw Chimecho on the Pokédex, like, as the Gen 3 games were being developed. It's like, oh my god, I love the colors on this little goober. If you plan on evolving Riolu, do you have a Sun Ribbon and IQ points? How many IQ points do I need? I need to go check how many stars he has. The Sun Ribbon is a no. I may have to cheese that. $1.5? Yeah, he should have the 1.5. Yeah, he definitely has 1.5. That's my first Raticate. But yeah, I'll probably need to cheese the sun ribbon with a special password. So thank you for informing me I need that. Somebody else wake this person up. I don't want to... yeah. I feel so bad waking people up and with their death. Might as well just use this. Oh. That silver wind is an issue. We got lots of dark types and bug types in here, and I'm playing as Chimeko. A level 50 Chimeko, as opposed to my level 66 and 67 main two. Thanks, Tivy. Thanks, Tivy. Thanks, Tivy. I hope that you had fun there. And we got a Roselia just hanging out. I would have loved for you to use a fire move, but I guess it didn't matter that much. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Okay, what all do we have here? 16 and 23. That's Outlaw and Rescue. I tried to hold the thing that made me do the thing. Oh my god. I'm not on the European version. Well, thank you. Ow. Thank you. 502. Oh my god, it missed me, or else that would have been it. And you got the rainbow boost. Okay, nice crit. Sure, you can join me. I didn't see what your gender was. Whew. Everybody wants to join us. Thief? I'll name the next person who wants to join me. Oh, we got a key! This is my first time being able to do anything with this. The red silk. Fire type specific item. Slightly boost the special attack and special defense of fire type Pokemon. Keep it in the treasure bag to give its benefit to all of fire type team members. Okay, well that's buffing Torchic right now, and they don't know what to do. Chio. I should really give the stamina band to... Belly. Oh, Scyther. You could probably one-shot me. Oh, we got us. Oh. Oh, we already had one. Yeah, Chio lives there now. Midnight Forest confuses people. Yeah, Chio, you can handle this. You're still after me, huh? Oh my goodness. Chio, help me. That's bad. Okay. Bye. No, you can't get away, you poor thing. Lots of enemies here. Lots of enemies here. Bye. Nice. Boom. Needs 4 IQ stars to evolve. Rotom. I forgot they were here. That's a huge problem for Belly. Hey! What do you have against Torchic? Sure. Dunking Chio in the river today. Just having fun. I'm surprised we've already recruited so many of these people. I guess I've been playing the game for a while. Bang. With a single shot. There I go. Oh, hi, Kecleon. Thunderstone. Holy moly. How much money do I have? Not enough. And a Sunstone. And a King's Rock. Okay, this is an evolution item. Place. I can place this here, get some money. I mean, I'm not going to be playing the game for much longer that I know. But I might as well get one of these. Now, how do I... I should have just talked to Kecleon. Kecleon, come back to the shop, please. Oh, no. Well, I guess I can't buy anything now. That's almost a sun ribbon. That would have been absolutely freaking clutch if it had showed up here. I only just now thought of that. But then it would have been even more sad once I teleported Kecleon out of the range of being able to talk to them to buy items. There's a dragon claw sitting around. Yeah, swap one of those King's Rock for a sun ribbon and we're set. Oh, right. Am I going back? Yeah, I'll probably go back. I know where the exit is now. Oh, right. I mixed up where everything was on the map. Oh my god, I'm dead. Are you kidding me? That's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. All because I decided to go back and get one of those stones. That's just as hard as I could possibly be punished. I even used the orb. Holy shit. I feel so good about this. If I really wanted to save a Reviver Seed, I could have used the Petrify Orb, then used an Oron Berry, then used a move. But I forgot that I could miss because I'm so used to using a character who has the IQ ability that makes it almost impossible to miss. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot how likely it is to miss in this game because I am so spoiled by the item. Or the IQ ability. Oh my god, yeah, it happens a lot. Boom. No, I'm not doing it. I was about to Psywave that poor thing. It's because Belly is a rage mage, and she's influencing my hands. I feel like I have to do rageful things as well. 7 Well, at least we can kind of... No, we can't. I don't have a pure seed. That is about the worst possible place that a self-destruct trap could be located. I'm just gonna tell them all to stay there, not move a muscle. I'm gonna use an Oron Berry on myself. I don't have a trap bust orb, do I? No. At least I thought of that. Well, this is unbelievably annoying. Yo, Woodlings! Congrats on making it to the end of PMD. Kind of. I'm not doing any of the, super grind your balls into a powder stuff yet. Oh! Stairs. I have a little bit of money left. Thankfully, that gets my team back with me, so that they don't have to spend the rest of their lives exploding. Thank you so much for the 46-month sub, Woodlings. Incredible. And happy Celine Day. Hopefully I can evolve some friends for you today. You got a gold ribbon. If you're standing on a trap and select ground, you can check the trap and have the option of triggering it again. Oh, whoops. Another gold ribbon. That's more unique than what I usually get. Yep, they're with me now. Okay. So now I have to go back and tell them to come with me. I bet we're gonna explode again imminently. I can use that on somebody. Chio got roughed up there. Well, that was fun. If you try to change the leader's tactic, it changes everybody else's tactic at once? Oh. Alright, tactics meeting. Yeah. I've seen that since early in my playthrough, and I didn't think to ever use it. Is the game slightly running? I changed the setting for the speed of the game a couple of sessions ago, so now I'm zooming. It took me most of the playthrough to finally think maybe I should try that, and I'm enjoying it. So this is a rescue. I may actually oblige the game for the first time and escape the dungeon. Once this is done. Because I've already used my key. I've seen a special staircase. I'm full on items. And I'll have completed all my missions, so... Never would have thought of that, because you never had a problem with the speed. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it, I just ended up finding out that I like this speed better. Oh, Pounce! Thank you, Chio. Sorry, I saw a Pounce, and now that just knocks all my thoughts out of my head. That just makes me feel so bad. Pokemon Rejuvenation? I haven't heard of it. And welcome. And the only spot on the map that I haven't explored yet is where that person is, and I have to move heaven and earth to get there. Never mind, that was absolutely nothing. Where in God's name is this person? It has to be... that other little spot. Boom. Magby. Oh, and then it just teleported. Or no, I think that was a weird, like, optical illusion because somebody else was moving the other direction at the same time, and they just suddenly became visible. Okay, now, for the first time in my life, I'm going to oblige this feature. Yes, I'll leave now. Yeah, that's... or a ghost or something. Those... yeah. Oh, we got a frickin' protein. Yeah, unfortunately, Cricketune is going in. But we got through Midnight Forest again, using an only level 50 Chimecho as the leader, so that's nice. Who is this? Chatot?
Oh, Syria, Chio! Good morning! Are you awake?
Huh? Who could that be? I don't know, I'm just choosing a voice and going with it. Oh, it's Manaphy.
Hi, Syria and Chio. Good morning.
Hey, it's Manaphy. Good morning. What brings you back here so early in the morning?
Well, I was on my daily morning travels, and I found a really great place.
A really great place?
Yep. It has a crystal clear water, and... it has crystal clear water and a white sand beach. And it's got plenty of totally yummy gummies. And the place is named the Marine Resort. It's a Pokemon paradise.
The Marine
Oh my god. Oh. I wonder if everybody had the same idea. I wonder how many Sunscarf mission codes I could do.
The Marine Resort? A Pokemon paradise?
I couldn't wait to come tell you in Syria right away. So I cut my daily trip short and came straight here to tell you. I'll show you where it is. Can you open your map for me?
How do we get there?
Let's go play there together sometime. Of course! Okay, bye!
The Sun Scarf is to evolve Riolu. Or Sun Ribbon. And apparently I need that and high IQ. Red silk is interesting. I can sell a lot of that stuff. Gonna take some more apples out. That's okay, I think at least 2 chat members have generated codes. And if not, I was gonna do it myself. So it's all fine. I've got a lot of boxes to appraise. Hopefully I have enough money. Still waiting on the second Torchic card. I do not have any jobs in Tree Shroud Forest currently, but that's okay. I can do a quick one. I'm guessing I need to just do a volume of missions anyway in order to get to the ability to evolve them at all. Sure. Out of ideas for cameos to sneak in anyway. If only you could make outlaw catching with those. Yeah, yep. Thank you, I'll save the game and then I'll go ahead and collect that imminently. Once I take care of this. Thank you all for helping me out with the Sun Ribbon. No, not save and continue. I guess I'll save a state there anyway. Okay. Another one of these. And hopefully I'll have the IQ. Man, I don't know what happened to my sounds for this. I don't know if anybody could hear the sound of the raid or not. In any case, Saint Cathedral! Welcome so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Saint Cathedral stream. My name is Saria, I'm a variety streamer, and right now I am typing in a password! I'm in possibly the final episode of, or the final stream of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky for a while. I've done basically all of the story stuff that there is to do in the game. I will catch up with Chad in just a moment. And now I'm just doing a few more missions to try to be able to evolve the main duo. Because I want to have a Lucario, dang it. And unfortunately, it takes until the very end of the freaking game for you to be able to do that. But I'm... What? I think the code got messed up. Maybe. Welcome so much indeed. Yeah, thank you again for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. But yeah, I do casual playthroughs, like this one. what's... Maybe it just got parsed weirdly in the chat. Without a space. That just wigged me out for a second. I also do speedruns of retro games, especially games from the River City Ransom or Kunio-kun franchise. And I'll be doing some of that coming up soon because I have been accepted into a speedrunning marathon called Retrothon. I also do art streams and music composition and analysis streams and stuff. Sometimes I might be doing some acrobatic streams once the weather gets better, as it is starting to. So yeah, I like to do lots of different stuff here. Okay, yeah, I think I just got wigged out by the fact there is no space. Okay. You're playing Nightmare of Duraga on PS2, which is also a Mystery Dungeon by Chunsoft, so the Mystery Dungeon raid seemed appropriate. Thank you, yeah, that's awesome. This is my first Mystery Dungeon game ever. And I'm mostly through it. I'm not doing any of the super challenge dungeons yet. Chio, why do you do that to me? Oh, I'm looking forward to that stream, Woodlings. I'm gonna be enjoying that. Okay, so we have the mission. Tree Shroud Forest. Yeah. We have to find one? Do I have any? What? Okay, so this is the one where it specifically spawns one. Okay. Okay. Sure. Hi, Witty and Magpie. Good to see you. Oh!
Oh, Syria! Chio! Hey, what's going on over here?
Oh my god, have I already unlocked it?
We went to Luminous Spring recently. Look, you know how you can't really tell us apart now? Well, because of that, I'd like to evolve again.
Oh, this is, now that this has happened, the joke is happening to me, and I can't tell who I'm supposed to use the different voices for.
So we went back to Luminous Spring to see.
Oh, it's a
How many times do I have to tell her that we can't evolve past this form? But she just doesn't listen to me, no matter how many times I tell her. So we had no choice but to go there and prove it. Of course, we can't evolve. But that's what I've been saying all along. But... Something about the place feels different from the last time we went.
Different?
Yeah, the atmosphere is different. Like a fog has been lifted or something. I can't really explain it, but it's like a different Luminous Spring than before.
I felt that too. Just looking at it, nothing's changed. But there's something different. And I just remembered something. You tried to evolve there before, didn't you? But you couldn't. If I recall correctly, it was said you couldn't evolve for some reason. But since something seems to be different about Luminous Spring, maybe whatever was blocking you is gone. That is, I think that you might be able to evolve now if you want to. Really? We can evolve now?
It's funnier if they have the same voice. Yeah, I couldn't tell which was better. But yeah, thank you again for the raid, St. Cathedral. I hope everybody enjoyed that stream. I hope everybody's doing well. Good to see you, Witty and Magpie. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, we can't evolve yet. And welcome, Penguin.
I'm just saying I think it might now be possible, but it would be worth giving it a shot. So if you want to evolve, then head back over to Luminous Spring and see. We just wanted to let you know. See you.
I thought it was gonna be way... That's not how they thought they would do it. That's... We just get vibes right now. We're getting vibes from that place. And I have a feeling it's all better now. Why am I surprised? Anyway, what is Chio's IQ? Is it higher than 0 at this point in his life? He's only got 2 stars. If he really does require 3 or 4 stars, then I'm gonna be pretty fucking pissed off. I really hope you're able to feel better soon. Because that amount of IQ is honestly, like, I've been doing nothing but give Chio and Syria gummies, and Chio's not even close. Syria is not there yet. 4 stars is just absurd. That will be a incredibly that'll be a massive bummer to end this on if I have to spend another fucking 100 hours of gameplay plus to evolve Chio. That's what another person said, that it was just 1.5. But then apparently somebody checked and said it was apparently 4. So I'm very confused. I'm getting conflicting information. Well, there's an orange gummy for Chio. That'll solve all our problems. Okay, what was the name suggested earlier? Thief. This looks like a thief. Yeah, Lightning Lass says Bulbapedia said 4. Are you sure that was for Sky? I'm guessing that this might be the only game that applies to. If I have to give Chio 100 gummies to be able to evolve him, if it just doesn't feel worth it, I just don't want to. At that point, it's just not worth it to me. I've been doing nothing but feed him gummies for the entire game. Every other game with Riolu ditched the IQ system. Well, I'll try it anyway, and I guess it just won't work. I'm sorry, that'll probably really dampen... That'll leave a really sour taste in my mouth leaving this game. All your search results say 1.5 to 2. Learning Brick Tough happens at the exact same threshold, so when you have that, you're good. Okay. Well, in any case, I guess I'll find out by just going and doing it. My end goal right now is just evolving the main duo. Oh my gosh, it's already been 1 hour and 16 minutes. Holy crap. That's a lot of nothing. But thank you all so much for being here already. I hope everybody's having a good day. What is the gold glasses? The scope lens. Hello. Actually, you're bad for me. The gummies only leave a sour taste when they're coming back up. But yeah, I'm at the tail end of my first ever Mystery Dungeon game of any kind, and my first ever Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. As a result... Slam Bam Dingy Dong. Well done, Syria. I don't know why I'm putting a fighting type in front to take on this. Because Pounce! Immediately reminding me why I would ever do that. That was a sequence there. Chio, I have terrible news.
What is it, Syria?
I need you to eat this entire bag of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Chio, stop calling the police. I already cut the phone line. I'm your best friend. Well, I think I know where the exit is. Slam bang. Wide slash. Thank you, Chio. We don't have a Ninetales yet, do we? Have I been enjoying it gameplay-wise? Mostly, yes. Yeah, like, it does drain me a little bit more than other games. Like, the natural, like, the games that I'm used to playing, the games that are just more natural for me to play. But I do like the challenge. I like the learning curve that I've gone through of becoming a decent Mystery Dungeon player. I don't know if I'm seeking out greater challenges with it at this time. There's the itemizer orb right next to... Sure, we'll leave the dungeon now. What? It's blurry for me as well. Like, the answer is, yeah, basically. There's the sun ribbon. Thank you again, Lightning Glass. And also thanks, I think the other person who came in earlier said that they did it too, but I don't think I ever got that code. So let's go put that in our inventory. Has the time come? Whose intel is correct? Now I have to frickin' find it. So I can take this out. That's for Chio, I'm sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, bye, Light. I don't know why you suddenly chose that exact moment to peace out, but you do you, I guess. Does Chio have Brick Tough? Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, that stuff still works. The trigger fire stuff still works, but the sound alerts, maybe I need to refresh that cache. Maybe that'll start working now. Because I miss the sounds of the subs and follows and raids and stuff. Maybe I've just been needing to refresh that cache for a long time. I'm so richy. Let's go make some smoothies. We'll give at least one of them to Chio anyway. And then we'll give it a shot at our current IQ. This one's going to Chio. This should go to Shoryu, but I'll give it to Chio because why not? Okay. Are we ready? Could it be possible? Oh, I have a special band. It's, Yeah, he'll like it after he evolves. Yeah, maybe I should have saved it. Dang it, I should have saved it as a treat. Oh, man. Luminous Spring. Okay. For Chio to evolve into Lucario, the item Sun Ribbon must be consumed. Do you accept this? Yes. He's going. You who seek awakening, let us begin. Chio is undergoing change. Oh my god. I don't even know how to feel about this. He's been a Riolu for my entire life. Oh my god, this is what it feels like when they grow up. Chimeco's not at all surprised. What a goober! Now he suddenly has 2.5 stars of IQ. Yeah, thank you all for helping to make this possible. And Torchic is so cute though. Lucario looks so macho in the overworld of this game. This will be our last time seeing that little Torchic sprite. I guess I am. He's earned it. Combustion's cool, but we might as well go all the way. Oh, that's a nice portrait. This feels weird. They've just been, change is weird. This has been my goal, but it's... There's a melancholy to seeing the Torchic and the Riolu no longer be with us. Oh, that's a great sprite. Holy crap, that's not a Torchic at all. Oh yeah, double, like, Aura Sphere. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's right. Okay, Lucario's suddenly not looking as big and buff anymore. Jesus Christ. I doubt anybody's gonna have anything to say at the guild. It looks like a kaiju, and, like, look at my top screen, which is on the left here, below me. Blaziken looks like a kaiju right now. Yeah, nobody has anything to say about that. Maybe Ursaring and Ursaring will. You still Naruto run, of course you do. Yeah, that's what, part of why they save it for when there's nothing that can happen plot-wise with these characters at all ever again. That's sad. That's also melancholy. Let's get Shelly back. Yeah, where the guild doesn't recognize your footprint anymore. Yeah, that's a great point. Chio, good luck as you do good. I really should have saved that silver gummy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they have no idea. There's something different about you. You still look the same, but I know it's not just my imagination. You won't even have an animation for waking up in the morning now. Oh. So it's all just impersonal from here on out. Oh my god. All right, you two are heroes! It'll get peaceful in Treasure Town too. Thanks for that. That's nice. I left one of their endgame texts until now. Bite is kind of clutch. Wait. Aura Sphere. Extreme Speed, Dragon Pulse, Close Combat. There's thing? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. There's the thing? ROM hacks which fix... Okay, that's nice. Never misses. Oh my god. We'll just start there for now, but there's a smorgasbord of moves. What about Blaziken? I imagine maybe not. Well, yeah, there is double kick. Blaze Kicks. Oh, Brave Bird, Sky Uppercut, Flare Blitz. Oh my... that's a lot to... That's so much to have to think about. Now I'm much more physical oriented now that I think about it. Well, Rock Slide, I guess we had a short time together. Yeah, Dragon Feet and Stone Hands. It's Steel Hands in this game. And Fire Punch. Wait, where did Blaze Kick go? Right here. I can choose between Fire Punch and Blaze Kick. Fire Punch, Blaze Kick is just a more accurate version of Fire Punch. That's funny, considering that's not how it works in the usual games. And I also have... Oh, man. Look at Chio go! Look at him go! Steel Hands and Firefighting Feet. I guess we're saving. And let's take ourselves for a spin. I had some missions already lined up. We can go to Mount Travail. That's right. This one requires a dark type partner. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how long they'll stream, but I want to do a few missions with them. Oblivion Forest. I think that's the place I unlocked. And apparently it's not as bad as I was thinking it might be. And there's a Mount Travail. Arrest, no restrictions, booyah. Flash Cannon TM would be good for Chio because Steel Stab. Noom. Oh, this is so wild. A thief got me on Zero Isle, south 54th floor. Sorry to hear that. Bye. Good luck. Alright, Witty. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. You take care of yourself as well. Yep, now I've got my favorite Pokemon, my second favorite Pokemon all together. I should do my next mission with Shoryu. And then in Larvin, so I have a lineup of my absolute faves. Aurasphere. Ha, sick. Bang! Oh. Syria was not at all phased. What are our stats like now, actually? Lucario's not as high as I was thinking. But Blaziken, on the other hand, is big business. Yeah, Aurasphere, yep. Ranged. Oh, yeah, you still get the great punching animation even as Lucario. Excellent. You poor thing. Good night. That is... That is nice. Boom. Ouch. Oh god. I know we're not that much more powerful, but I just feel powerful now. Yeah, now Chio can mercilessly slipe. Oh my god. Now Chio can mercilessly snipe sleeping Pokemon across the room, just like his friends. I forgot to store stuff. And do appraisals. It's sticky anyway. I did not see you, my friend. Psywave is kind of weak. Oh, thank you for revealing that frickin' trap. Mono no aware, by the way. The transience of all things in a memory. What is that in response to? Yeah. Game, punish me for feeling good about myself. Absolutely. Oh god. Well, now I just get the attack benefit and lose the special band that I'm not using. Speaking of not using. Not very effective. My bad. Heracross, our first Heracross. Okay. This is not the Apollo that many people might be thinking of. This is not gonna fit. This is Apollo Justice. Apollo Just. That's the closest you can come to my earlier comment about Melancholia for ending a happy experience. Yeah. Oh, it was a she? Whoops. I never pay attention to what their sex is. Shame on me. $12 and $19. Trans Apollo, yes. My name is Apollo Justice, and I feel fine. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, you poor thing. I resist psychic moves now. Ha 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 ha. Bounce. Could you stop using that move? That's right. Hey, you happen to use every single perfect move. Well done. I hate you. Goodbye. I hope you are actually dead. Yeah, I'm weak to getting punched in the face now. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Which is just gonna be that. Now we can all Okay, so every single Pokemon in here is a fighting type, that's right. Right after I was like, oh cool, I'm resistant to Psychic now. Immediately, every single other weakness I have just bang, 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 bang. At least they kind of traveled together. Where is Mega? Right there. But yeah, the game punished me for feeling like I was powerful. It happened. Those have just been sitting there the entire time, huh? Well, that didn't do very well for you, did it? For it. Hi, Celine. While you were away, Chio got punched in the face twice and died. I resisted. Well, not didn't resist, but I was okay. Why does everybody have Baton Pass? I was dealt 1 damage by a psychic move. I was like, oh, this is great. I love my new typing. And then every single type that I'm weak to hit me at the same time, immediately after. But other than that, I'm enjoying our new forms. I'm gonna punch you. Nice. Bang. Wait. 19, okay. Apollo can make many things affirming.
Oh!
Thank you for giving Apollo a gender-affirming potion. That's why I'm keeping bite. Hello, Herr Dolkin. Pounce. That's the worst move you could have used, Syria. Oh, we're good, we're good. Sure. Sure. I'm actually using that feature now. What have I become? Iron! Oh, Master Double Star. And a new dungeon. The Treacherous Waters. That sounds great for Syria.
We put in a full day today. I'm exhausted. We should get some sleep now. We can be rested up for another good day tomorrow.
Yeah, they just jiggle in place. That is silly. That's interesting.
Good morning, Syria. Let's make it another great day.
I kind of want to go to... What's the place that I just got a job for? Oblivion Forest. Let's find out what that's all about. And then I want to do a mission where I go with Larvin and Shoryu as well, so I have a lot of my favorites in the same place. I forgot to use the protein. Yeah, we'll do at least a couple more missions here. It is kind of sad to be kind of at the end here, but it is nice to have a lot of other stuff I could do if I ever want to come back to this. One such thing is getting another frickin' Torchic card. I'm still waiting. Let's get the iron out as well. Still haven't used any of the ginsengs. Sure, another one of these. Another one of these, because I'm gonna try and go someplace tough, I guess. $108,000. We get Tivy back for this. We'll see if we've got another mission in Oblivion Forest we could do while we're there. Lots of different forests have missions right now, but Not Oblivion Forest, okay. Wait, I want to make Siri the leader again. No, you see, we have 100,000 Ps. We invested all your money in the Dole Corporation. Sorry about that. Oblivion Forest! I thought this was also going to be a special place. Did I not accept the mission yet? I did not. Oblivion Forest. Certain restrictions. All the money and items from the 9th slot and beyond. The 9th slot and beyond. Okay, we'll try it. That's a little annoying. All my money is gone, right? Am I just gonna take 9 Reviver Seeds? I might just do that. Or 2 apples. Apple, big apple. It's been a while since I found a big apple. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't leave any room for orbs. Escape orb is... Oh, I was gonna go with a Petrify orb. I'm gonna bite the bullet. Okay. I guess we will do our little challenge here. Look at Chio go. So Siri and Chio are in the first 2 slots, right? Yes, okay. Alright. Let's challenge ourselves one more time here for now. Wait, cannot be rescued, so that... Does that mean the escape orb is worthless? Whoops. Punch!
Let's show them we can do this!
Yeah, he says the same stuff. Nice animation. Ugh. You can't be rescued by another... Okay, you can't be rescued by another player if you would. Okay, thank you. This sure looks like a place where it hails. Oh, I didn't realize. That's okay. I think that you're going to be hurt very badly right now. Yeah. He was in constant ninja run mode before, but it looks even more impressive now. Now he's a big ninja boy. Except not really, because he's still only like 3.5 feet tall. You tried to say that, but your VPN got shadow banned again. I'm so sorry. About the rescue thing. Yeah, this is not what I expected Oblivion Forest to look like. But I need to not be lulled into a false sense of security. I'm glad you were able to notice right away. I'm sorry that it did that to you even on your birthday. 510. Sorry, Jessica. Maybe it's called Oblivion Forest because it shadow bans Celine into oblivion. Right away? Okay, sorry. Just has this is one you said isn't too long or anything. It just has the 8 items, no money restriction. At the bottom is a chest that's either a stat up or a mon specific item. Hello everybody. Fruhediver is currently leader, so Siri can farm this place. Looking for the right. Okay, you did. I think you did mention that last time. 622. By the way. That's probably like 5 times the amount of HP that poor thing had, at least. Everything in here is quad weak to me. 560. 562. I'm just gonna quick attack you because I feel bad. I spent a lot of time on that floor. Since Siri's a Blaziken now, wouldn't you get Blaziken items instead of a Torchic card? Oh, you might be right. Yeah, but that changes things now that I see I only need 84 here. Oh, that one survived. Oh my god, bang! I cannot believe it's already been 2 hours. Holy freaking cow. The stairs, or... Does that do what I think it does? Oh no, it just locates the stairway. Okay. I thought it was gonna make the special staircase appear. Yeah, the challenge is to not one-shot everybody. This is not what I was expecting with Oblivion Forest. Has Chio even hit anybody?
Let's do it! No excuses!
For who? Yeah, you send everyone to Oblivion. I'm glad I got that. There you go, Chio. Oh, you still didn't take it out, huh? That ought to do it. That looked fun. So that is also a concern. I need to try and find these exits pretty quickly because I only brought 2. Well, I mean, I have reviver seeds, so technically I have a lot more belly than it looks. I can also use this for belly. I'll let Chio handle this. Bang, bang. Yeah, oh, okay, I thought he was about to wake up the Obama Snow with that. Why are you only using Aura Sphere, by the way? Oh, that's because that's the only thing that can hit people from that far away. That makes sense. I'm letting my guard down big time, but I think I'm okay doing that. Hello. Goodbye. You don't want this smoke, my friend. We're getting lots of experience here. Yeah, you're almost out of Aura Sphere already. $472. $7. $333. I could have used double kick. I mean, that always terrifies me, even though I don't think there's any possible way that would have worked. That would have been interesting revenge. Interesting punishment for not using double kick. Yeah. Petrify Orb. That's right, we do have a mission here. Rescue Nummel. You don't think level matters? Okay, that's good to know. And terrifying to know. Right, I don't want to escape this time. Right, thank you. $590. Oh, that's you. No. Yes.
You can count on me to do my best, Syria.
I haven't needed you very much, my friend, but thank you. I was absolutely about to kick their face in. Something looked weird. I think it was the fact that, I took an extra turn to move to where they stayed right there, and I took an extra turn to move to them, and they didn't attack me. That's a face! It's my first time seeing the Nummel face in this game. That is a face. Oh, and you want to join us? How could I say no to that face? And I, again, wasn't prepared for the dialogue window, option window to come up, and if it had been automatically set to no, that would have been my first time turning somebody down. Plush horse. I like Bleewoop, actually. Alright, let's go somewhere. Let's go do one more mission for now. Let's go on one last ride with the Cold Hard duo. Arthur. I'm trying to think of what Arthur you mean. I need to store stuff. Yeah, watch this be the Torchic card. It's the deluxe box at the bottom. It would be funny if we got one before that one, though. Oh, I wondered if you meant that. Okay, actually, now, yeah, I see it. And... it's a citrus berry. That's not nothing. It's just not what I was expecting. Gotcha hell, indeed. I don't really need the seeds anymore because there aren't any boss fights anymore. This has been a hell of a journey. Actually, I think for this last little romp, Syria is actually going to take a well-earned rest. Or maybe Syria can't. No, Syria has to be with you at all times. Okay. But how did that work with the evolution then, when Belly was the leader? Oh, it's because Siri is the leader that you can't do that. Okay. Yeah, stand by. And then we get Belly. And we get Larvin. And we get Shoryu, and we get a lot of my absolute favorite Pokemon in the same place. And now we're probably fine heading to Amp Plains. One more adventure. For now. I half expected that to be a surprise escort mission.
I'm happy to be exploring with you, Chio. Let's get the exploration in gear. It'd be awesome if we could get ourselves one solar beam. I suspect that Plusle will be tough to deal with.
I suspect you might not be right. So, Plusle? This Plusle? Tough to deal with, in fact, we can't get him to stay off of our tail and get us away from us. I can't make jokes. Yep, finale tonight for now, Jeff. Good to see you. I know, I can't bring myself to evolve Larvin. I have to. Look out! I was hoping that very next person I would see would be a Plusle. Ah. I can't chomp across the stone. Yep, this is a nice crew. Look out for the Plusle. Yeah, we can't get them off our tail. Six and 8. Larvin, what are you doing? Ha! Those Elekid? Total pushovers. That was not an Elekid, my friend. That poor sheep. There are plenty of games where you can play as Lucario in a non-mainline Pokemon game. You can do it in Smash, several Smash games. You can do it in Pokken. I don't know if I ever got a Shinx to join me. But it is quite... And that's a Silver Gummy! We can end off by giving Chio the Silver Gummy treat. Punch. Yes. And that was our first Shinx! Heck yes! Shout out to Frisky. I should have let you come with me. Oh, I'm a fool. Boom. Hadouken! Oh no. Oh no. Now don't mistake me for the enemy, okay? Yeah, an orange gummy would be nice for me. Oh, there was an enemy behind us. You can sleep. No, you can't. Goodbye. The rage mage is here. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry. I tried to save you. Ouch. Takedown for 1 damage, which dealt 9 back. That feels bad. Okay, now I feel powerful. I took 1 damage from that. Bounce. Good night. Beautiful. Let's just keep walking around because we're a bunch of friends. Reviver seed. I just feel an easy joy right now. This is the opposite of what I would have felt if I indeed needed 4 IQ stars to evolve Chio. This is just the simple joy of a video game, the simple joy of running around with a Lucario and a Chimecho and a Larvitar and a Mawile. Hadoukening everybody, just laying waste to all of the Mystery Dungeon natives. Picking stuff up. Cruising. Listening to music. You poor kitty, you can still get away. There's still time. Pikachu? I don't know if I've seen you before. Well, goodbye. Bounce. This kind of exploring isn't so bad. Once in a while. It really isn't, Larvin. It really isn't. And I think that's the approach I'm gonna take to this game. Come back every once in a while and give one of the Zero Isles a prod. Eat some cats. That was honestly, I don't think I'd ever seen Larvin say that before. And that was honestly kind of like an emotional punctuation mark. Just like, you know what? Yeah, this ain't so bad. As I'm on my final expedition for... As far as we know, hi Skarmory! But we've got to give Chio a silver gummy shake to benefit from being a steel type now. Exactly. After everything I've been through with this game, you know what? Yeah. This game wasn't bad. But as soon as we give Chio that shake, I do have some thoughts I want to share. Now that we are standing in the spot that we are at the end of the main experience. One more box to appraise.
Let the appraisal begin. Kui, kui, kwa, kwa. Ah! And so it is revealed. Within the box was this Shink's Fang.
That would have been cool. No. No. And off with $113,747. Look at them all. Can we go already? That's fun. You can give your main character one, even from not even in your party. Because, yeah, they're with us right now. That is my first time seeing 3 people at that table. That's awesome. I bet you have a good feeling about this one. Aggressor! Now Syria can finally throw Chatot into the ocean. The celebration shake finally taught Chio the power of aggression! I'm pretty sure I'm gonna switch this off. Yeah. And so we stand at the crossroads. The 2 best friends. I want some different music for this, so I'm actually gonna go... I liked the music in... Steam Cave. So, that, I believe, at least for now, and I forgot to turn that on. For my first playthrough of any Mystery Dungeon game, my first playthrough of a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, my first playthrough of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, that'll do it for now. So... congratulations, thank you. I'm surprised it took me this long to come back to a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon after I first tried it, like 15 years ago at least, with Rescue Team, just for one play session. Official Pokemon media weaves a rather fuzzy picture regarding how much personhood we're supposed to ascribe to the titular pocket monsters. Are they beasts to be tamed and owned? Are they functioning members of society, able and willing to stand side by side with humanity? Infamously, Pokemon's official storytellers have wanted to have their cake and eat it too, which is something I like to do myself. They seem to want us to accept that both things are true. That Pokemon are wild beasts, also capable of understanding and functioning at level with humans. We're asked to accept that captured Pokemon relish their lives being turned upside down, and that as a rule rather than an exception, Pokemon and their trainers are not an ownership between human and pet, but a mutual partnership of friends, bringing their own unique strengths together into a cohesive whole. That's the heartbeat of the mainline series, but it's also the sort of thing that maybe works more the less you think about it. We simply have to accept that humans can communicate with Pokemon enough to effectively coexist with them in such structured ways, despite the fact that, especially in the mainline games, Pokemon are not capable of verbal communication. Despite how hard they try to convince us that humans and Pokemon are friends and equals, game writers seem mandated to never allow humans and Pokemon to actually communicate as equals. Because of that, players very rarely get the chance to relate to Pokemon as individuals, living their own lives. This tends to make the occasions where Pokemon speak human languages stand out in the minds of fans, whether famously or infamously. The anime adaptation has taken more liberties with this than the games, though one particular Pokemon spin-off game series dives headfirst into the concept. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games use the premise of a world entirely composed of Pokemon to remove all need for nuance about humans in the animal kingdom, thus creating societies in the games where all Pokemon can communicate with each other and run things similar to how humans would. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is a series where game writers were finally given the task of crafting worlds and plots and characters and arcs about Pokemon, communicating with one another exactly as humans do, and it's all treated matter-of-factly. Finally, players are given the chance to directly relate to a colorful cast of different Pokemon and develop perceptions of them as people. This is something I want a hell of a lot more of. For years, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky was recommended to me as a quintessential landing point for my first ever Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. I was also led to believe, on clear terms, that it would hit me like a train emotionally. For this and other reasons, including never having played a roguelike or mystery dungeon of any kind, I dragged my feet in playing the game and was nervous when I finally approached. My nerves, both in gameplay and in plot impact, turned out to be well-founded. And were it all left up to me, I'm not sure how far into the game I would have played. But this was a recommendation which became a stream project, and I was led to believe it would all be worth it. So was it? My experience with the game was a slightly odd one, given the fact that this game was a recommendation, and I almost never organically play video games unless I'm fully and intrinsically invested. This, I think, was one of several factors contributing to a sharper critical eye than I usually experience when casually playing games. I didn't want to be, but I was slightly more closed-spirited than I normally am when consuming media. When the plot and characters proved deeply archetypal and predictable, I was frustrated. Yet when the story successfully subverted my expectations, I felt dazed and disoriented. For whatever reason, I set myself up very poorly to register the game's presentation on its own terms. Were I not committed to seeing the entire game through as a stream project, I likely would have wandered away from it soon after completing the main questline, which is basically only half the game at most. However, it is only from the top of the mountain, having completed the journey in its entirety, including the special episodes, can I roll out the full picture and put all the pieces together. A thinner Daniel Radcliffe. Wow. Thank you. As I often felt the game's moments glance off of me, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky... Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky is a wholly and emphatically an anime for children. It's even more expository, bold-stroked, archetypal, and blunt than most mainstream shonen. As a hero's journey anime, it is a tapestry of extremes. Everyone reacts to new information with extreme shock. Each and every character takes their concept and often their gimmick to the extreme. The plot stakes are extreme, constantly putting the fate of the entire world and the lives of the characters on the line. This story is not here to be understated and let you come to it. It is here to pick you up and suplex you into its points. And I came to feel for most of the game that even though I appreciated all of it, it simply wasn't for me. Until I finished the final side episode, exclusive to Explorers of Sky. With that experience in hand, I finally possess a cathartic understanding that the game never brought together for me until that very end. Minute execution throughout the entire game aside, I now finally had access to a cohesive trifecta of the game's most prominent theme. Wigglytuff the Prodigy, endlessly overjoyed by the sensation of being alive, and desperate to pass that on to as many people as possible. The player's partner, after lifelong emptiness and indecisiveness, saves the world twice, convinces themselves that they should survive even when it seemed that being alive was poisoning a world, and afterward finally and truly realizes how wonderful it is to be alive. Grovyle and the trio of the future, desperate to make every single moment of their lives count, even and especially when believing that they had very little life left to live. That trifecta makes up the most prominent theme of Explorers of Sky. It is a Pokemon game pleading with its players to appreciate the simple and sometimes very, very complicated fact of being alive. If I wanted to nitpick this game, I could do it all day. I could do it just about anywhere. I could even nitpick the moment Celebi sees sunlight for the first time, as she fades away in Grovyle's arms. Because if you really wanted to, you could call that moment shallow. Nothing she says about that experience is that thoughtful at first glance. Is this the morning sun? Yes, it is. I had no idea, we know. It is so beautiful. That's what everyone says. I had no idea that it could be this warm. Yes, the sun gives off heat. You could nitpick this, and wish Celebi could have used her dying moments to say anything that we haven't heard a million times. But what could be targeted as a weakness in this art is actually precisely its strength. This is not an art house drama for adults, and if that's what you're wishing for this to be, then finding targets to nitpick will be as easy as breathing. But this is an anime for children, and everyone on the team knew that. This art is not being painted with subtle colors and a liner brush. It's being painted with the biggest brush in the set in huge, unmistakable strokes, using all of the most vibrant colors. You're in the final moments of your life, and you experience a sunrise for the first time. What do you notice? This must be that thing called the sun. It's bright, it's colorful, it's warm. That's how it is. That's what matters most to your brain. That's all that needs to matter. All of that tells you in the clearest terms possible that you are alive. That's something that people of all ages can appreciate. Celebi seeing the morning sun for the first time is handled in the most anime way, and that's why it succeeds. All ages anime makes the biggest, broadest sensations of being alive its playground, and anime is most effective when it maximizes the simplistic. It can play with the subtle and the complex, but it doesn't have to in order to create sweeping and relatable effects. Celebi said the sun is bright and warm, and that's the most widely relatable thing that Pokemon could have said. That is what anyone who is alive, who has been lucky enough to possess the senses to see and feel a sunrise, can corroborate. She told us that she was still a living being like us, and that was the most important thing she could have said, because the fact that she was still alive is more important than it had ever been in her entire life. Again, throughout my playthrough, I kept finding myself frustrated by the all-ages anime execution in the story. There was a dissonance there for me that I couldn't place. All I knew was that it bugged me. I think I finally have an idea what it could be. I kept excusing the story for not being made for someone of my age and sensibilities, but I was still frustrated. I wasn't frustrated because it wasn't for me and all things should be. I was frustrated because I miss being the person that this story was for. It's not necessarily that I simply miss my childhood, though that's way more true than I want it to be. I miss being the person that was absolutely infatuated and obsessed with life. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky is a series of stories about finding the joy of being alive and realizing how incredible and beautiful that is. In the last couple years of my life, I've lost a lot of my desperate zest for life. This game dissatisfied me, mostly not because of the nature of the story beats, but because they really made me realize how dissatisfied I am. I want to be as passionate and hungry for adventure as the heroes were. I want to be as desperate for each and every breath as Dusknoir, Grovyle, and Celebi were. I want to be as content and fulfilled as Dusknoir, Grovyle, and Celebi were. Somewhere recently I've lost my grip on all that. And that frustrates the hell out of me. Because I used to genuinely believe what all ages anime told me life was like. And just because it's not often realistic doesn't mean it's not accurate. Just because it's not often realistic doesn't mean I have to turn my back on all of it. Lately I've been going through the motions of fighting for happiness, but I haven't been sure why anymore. And I think Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky reminded me why. I used to know every day how beautiful it is to be alive. And that alone is worth fighting for. So that's what I think. You're never too old for a sense of childlike wonder. Yep. Oh my gosh. Penguin, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. I really, really appreciate that, and I appreciate you. And that immediately starts a hype train. I hope any of that made sense. I may write a bit of, like a full review of the game with that as a part of it. Because that's kind of like excerpts of a holistic hindsight or a retrospective. But there's a lot more there, like that barely scratches the surface of my entire experience and like the entirety of the game and what it's about and who's in it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for starting the hype train. Thank you for the 5 bits, Woodlings. And happy birthday to you once again. I certainly wasn't expecting that. But yeah, this after this, the fifth special episode, I discovered that everything kind of fell into place for me. Way more than it was throughout the entire experience before that. And yeah, I've just been, over the last year and a half or so, I've been so zombified, and before anything else, before I really try to drive my life in a direction where I feel like I'm accomplishing as much as Grovile wanted to accomplish, doing with my life what Grovile was trying to do with his. Like, it's not about how long you live, it's about what you accomplish in your life. Before I can get myself to be able to live that way, I've got to figure out what the heck is going on with me, health-wise. Like, get back to the place where every day, like, just the simple sensation of being alive just feels just so natural. Or come to accept that, like, something in my body has changed and I just have to accept a new normal, but I'm hoping to... I'm not... Like, I'm fighting for happiness, and part of fighting is not just giving up and saying, okay, well, this is just the rest of my life now. No, I'm gonna get things checked out. I'm gonna keep getting things checked out, and maybe something will work, and then maybe, like... do yourself a favor every now and then and just look at the sky, because as someone who used to know that feeling, I can tell you, you'll be surprised just how that view can make you feel. Yeah, I am deeply, deeply enamored with astronomy and astronomical physics. You know, I'll probably go outside and do that right after the stream, though. It's gonna be weird. This has been an upcoming project on stream for years. To have it in the back, the rear view mirror is gonna be weird. But again, it's gonna be nice to have it sitting there so I can come back and try the Zero Isles anytime I want. I can try stuff like Destiny Tower. Thank you so frickin' much for being here. Thank you everybody who has been with me at any point through my streaming journey, but who is also here through this specific journey of my first playthrough of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Apologies if my speech at the end there spoiled anything for people just coming in. Yeah. But I'm very glad it was recommended to me, and I'm very glad that I saw it all the way through, so thank you all for recommending this to me. I really hope you all enjoyed this. I definitely did, and it's going to be with me forever. I appreciate you more than I can express. I'll be back sometime soon with Retrothon practice. Until then, dream on, folks. Peace. Have a beautiful one. Thank you so much.